we hired a very young-looking 19-year-old to play the part of the girl.
Hey!
Hey, what's up? You looking fine.
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable?
So it's starting to actually feel like Christmas has come early this year, considering the fact that we've gotten 2 CallMeCarson updates in the span of a week. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't hit the Gangnam Style after realizing that I could just milk this and rake in so many sweet views from these band kids. You know, that and the fact that I actually have been following this CallMeCarson situation very closely, and I think it's definitely interesting and probably a landmark in internet history. If not internet history as a whole, definitely YouTuber history and 100% cancel culture history. But yeah, first of all, a lot of people actually had started to come up with these crazy theories as to where CallMeCarson had went during his absence. And don't get me wrong, right? When I say absence in the past tense, that doesn't mean that he's officially returning or anything, but I'm gonna get to that. While CallMeCarson's been out at the gas station getting that 2% milk, a lot of people had been going to this crazy MatPat level of doing theories about where CallMeCarson could have went. And I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a little bit of healthy speculation or just, you know, genuinely being curious as to where your favorite content creator has been when they're on break. I think excessively thinking about this and trying to make guesses leads to 2 main problems. The obvious one is the insane rumors and the ridiculous hoaxes that get spread online whenever something like this happens. Like, you know, if any celebrity goes missing for whatever reason, you're gonna have those people, like, hit up the drawing board, and then they put on their tinfoil hats and then just try to find anything whatsoever that could lead them to where their favorite celebrity could have went. But this leads to crazy rumors and hoaxes such as CallMeCarson killed himself, or CallMeCarson is gone forever, or CallMeCarson stripped naked, lit himself on fire, and ran through a Chuck E. Cheese. So yeah, you can see why this kind of rumor spreading is a bad thing, but the second reason why I think that overthinking somebody's disappearance is really bad is, I mean, homie, between you and me, you got better things to do. Like, trust me, while these people are out with the money that they've made on their break, you could be making a bag, so go and do that. But anyway, we're not here to talk about his disappearance, okay? We're here to talk about the fact that, like I said earlier, there is some signs that he's back and that he hasn't left the internet completely. So yeah, to all the people that think that CallMeCarson completely cut himself off from the internet and is living in some sort of cottage in the middle of nowhere, I hate to break it to you, but that is unfortunately not true. So you're probably wondering, Cheeto, how do you know where he is? What's the deal? Please let me in. Alright, so here's some quick context. So some of you guys might know this guy, some of you guys might not know this guy, but there is a popular streamer on Twitch named Ludwig, and recently Ludwig has become the most subscribed to Twitch streamer. And how did he do that? Well, he's been live streaming his life non-stop. Like, he hasn't turned off the camera for like 7 days, and basically every time somebody subscribed, there's like 30 more seconds put onto the timer for how long he needs to be live. So you get the gist. More people subscribe, the longer he's live. Now, as you can imagine, right, when you're live, you can't really change what's happening live, you know? I mean, this is pretty obvious, but when you're live streaming, things are live. You can't edit anything out, and normally this isn't a problem for people who stream for a living, right? Like, you know, that's just kind of what happens when you live stream, but when you're live streaming your entire life 24/7 until people stop subscribing, that can lead to some interesting things. Now, at one point during this live stream, Ludwig was reacting to a CallMeCarson video of some sort, and I'll just show you the clip, but basically this is what happened.
Saved. You want to know who told me that the Carson video is playing? Carson. Send me a text. And I was like, oh shit, I'll turn that off. Good call, Carson. Saved. Carson saved us. From Carson.
So yeah, this right here, this clip kind of debunks everybody who was suggesting that CallMeCarson has just quit the internet, and I know I actually said that in a previous video that CallMeCarson had left the internet, but to be fair, at the time of recording that, he legitimately seemed, at least, like he was just gone from the internet and just had ghosted everything and went completely AFK, and that video focused more on the fact that CallMeCarson was digging his own grave by not responding to the situation more than him actually being absent. So now with this new information about CallMeCarson, right, what does this mean? Well, it really means nothing, if we're being honest. Like, I hate having to be the one who has to drop the truth bomb on all of the Reddit Karma Big Chungus viewers right now, but just because CallMeCarson typed a message in Ludwig's chat on Twitch does not mean that he's gonna go back to frequently recording Discord videos with the boys. But I think this whole thing, the fact that CallMeCarson just typed a little message in a Twitch chat is very funny because you get to really see people's responses. I get to laugh at the people who think that he legitimately threw out all of his electronic devices and cut himself off 1000% from any internet source. Because the fact that so many people are shocked that CallMeCarson even still has access to the internet is hilarious to me. Like, let me ask you this right now, okay? You get canceled, your career is in jeopardy. Are you just now all of a sudden not going to use the internet for the rest of your life? I mean, I don't know, man. In this day and age, I don't think that's gonna be happening. That's the first part of this that I find funny, the fact that some people think that he just completely ditched the internet altogether and is now living in some hut in the middle of nowhere. Now, on the opposite end, you find the people who think that just because he typed something online that this means that he is 100% coming back to recording. And that is honestly a Mr. Fantastic level stretch right there. That is an Elastigirl level stretch right there. I mean, homie, you're doing so much stretching with that assumption that you've just made. My man's doing all types of yoga stretches with this kind of mentality, but for real, let's actually think about what you're saying here. Because somebody is taking a big break on YouTube whose entire career has been made on YouTube, and just because that person types a message in somebody else's live stream chat box, you think that for some reason that is 100% proof that they are going to come back to making videos on a semi-frequent or frequent basis. Respectfully, I think you look dumb, but moving on from those two things, I think that overall what this situation has told me, or more specifically what this little update has told me, and looking back, I think that this is obviously not that big of a deal. But one thing that I actually was not sure on and was kind of a gray area for me is whether or not CallMeCarson had left social media, because when you have a bunch of people comparing you to Jared from Subway, I can't imagine that you would want to stay on the platform which is, you know, inhabited by the people who are saying those things. And I don't know, obviously CallMeCarson sending a message on Twitch doesn't confirm whether or not he's still on Twitter, and I'm not here to guess that, right? I said I'm not here to theorize, but this little thing right here, this little tidbit of information shows us that CallMeCarson isn't completely out of the loop. I think he has the general idea as to what's going on and what's being said about him. The point that I made in my CallMeCarson has left the internet video does still stand though. I do think that he is exacerbating his condition by not talking about it, but that's just my take. I'm obviously not a mind reader, and I'm not gonna be up all night thinking about this, but maybe Carson is thinking that, oh yeah, all wounds heal with time kind of thing, and I don't know, maybe he's just trying to wait for the fire to stop burning or something before he returns to the internet. I mean, I can't really see why else he might be gone for so long other than, you know, he's just quitting overall, but anyways, if you guys have enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're at all new to the channel. Comment down bracelet if you've made it to the end of this video, and I will try to heart your comment. Go follow me over my social medias and join the Discord server, links all in the description below. Special thanks to my channel members for your continued support, it really helps me out to make the content that I want to make. But yeah, with that all being said, hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will be seeing you guys all in the next video. Peace out.